a while since I have filmed a video, but we're gonna do this today, girl. Hey y'all, it's your girl Ebony from Ebony Expressions. Welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we're going to be doing a makeup look for Halloween. I am actually going to be dressing up this year. I dress up usually every year, but this year's a little special because my anniversary happens to fall on Halloween weekend. I'll be dressing up as Catwoman, as you can see in the picture, the thumbnail that you clicked on. So I'm going to show you guys just what I'm thinking about doing for my makeup look, and I hope it gives you guys a little inspiration. Be safe this year with Halloween. It is COVID going on, unfortunately, but I want everyone to be safe. Take the precautions, wear masks, social distance, you know, be careful. I want everyone to have fun, but I also want you to be safe. I'm gonna be safe, you be safe. Just enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do it up, because we all deserve a good celebration, especially to be able to dress up as somebody else, but do it in a safe way, y'all. Before we get into the video, I just want to invite you all to click that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, and also turn on the notification bell. Here at Ebony Expressions, I show you who I am through my expressions of makeup, beauty, lifestyle, blogs. Just definitely subscribe if you like any content like that, or if you just like my energy, honey, then go ahead and click that subscribe button, because I would love for you to join my family over here in Ebony Expressions land. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video, because you know your girl is ready to get cute. I'm gonna start with my eyes, because that is the main part of my outfit, which is the cat eye, obviously. So I'm going to just make sure my hair is kind of pulled out of my face. I already did my eyebrows off cameras. I do them on camera all the time. So if you just have if you want to see what I did, just like watch another video, or I can do an eyebrow tutorial. I have no problem doing that. I'm actually going to use my e.l.f. Concealer. I actually have been using this a lot more than I really thought I was, but I'm going to use this as my base for the foundation. I'm also going to put it under my eye as well, using the color Deep Cinnamon. This is actually a little darker than I wanted it to be, but it's okay, because it just needs to look natural. Ooh, my eyes are a little sore. I'm going to use this brush to kind of pick up some of that extra product, and then I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and just kind of blend it out and make sure I get a little moisture on it. And what I will say about this concealer, if you don't know, this is a really good concealer. It does actually conceal properly. I feel like it's pretty good, but I will say that it dries really fast. So it kind of reminds me, I haven't used the Fenty Beauty concealers and stuff like that, or the matchsticks, but I always hear people say that it dries really fast, and even the foundation does dry kind of fast, but the Fenty Beauty foundation is not, it doesn't dry extremely fast like people described it to have been for them, but this will dry on you. Like, if you don't use this quickly, it's going to dry, and then you're going to be looking crazy. My makeup, so I'll do a room tour eventually, but I have makeup over here as well, so if I'm reaching, that's what I'm reaching for. But yeah, just kind of, it does some things. I was gonna try to not do a get ready with me style, like talking and doing my makeup, but I guess I could and kind of just chat with you guys while I do this, because it's not really going to be a super long makeup video. Hopefully. I don't want it to be. So I just set this with some powder. I will try to tell you guys what I'm doing, but honestly, like, I'd be forgetting, so I'm sorry. So I'm going to use the Warrior 2 palette from Juvia's Place. I haven't used this palette yet. As you can see, it is brand spanking new, but they had them on sale at Ulta one day, and I was like, honey, I have to get that. I've been wanting these palettes for a while, and you know, they keep having all these sales online too, so I was like, oh child, y'all got the wrong person up in here talking about some sale. Okay, I'm gonna take this light color for Kana. I think this is a nice shade to kind of put on my lid as a base. Ooh, that's not a good brush for that. Let's use a fluffy brush. Yeah, this is a good one. When I was younger, fun fact, I used to do this to my eyes all the time. So I would put it was pretty much this color, and I used to put this on my eyes, all over my eyes. I don't know why I did this, so don't judge me, but I used to put it on top of my lid like this, and I also used to put it on the bottom of my lid, like all around the eye. I don't know why I did that, and that was my look. Okay, that was the look for me for the longest time. I used to do that forever. Oh my gosh. I was looking crazy and I really thought I was doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like I really thought I was doing something. And I was like, girl, yes, you are fly, honey. You was fly. And I was lying to myself, you know. But I'm gonna take this Yodit color here. It's a little more warm brown, and I'm gonna place this in the crease. Now we're not gonna do too much with this eye now, because okay, I'm being Catwoman now. Catwoman is, you know, she usually has a mask on, but you know, because of COVID, sis is really messing with my costume, and I think it would be redundant to wear an eye mask over my eyes, you know what I'm saying, and also wear a face mask over my mouth, you know what I'm saying. Then I would be completely masked up, and then at that point I should have just put a face mask on my whole face if I'm gonna do that. My plan is to have my eyes, you know, do the little cat thing, and then my mask is just a black mask, and I'll show you guys what it looks like once I have my makeup done and, you know, my hair. So that's kind of my look that I'm going for. I just kind of want to give my eyes a little depth before I just do the cat eye on them. But I will kind of give you guys a life update, I guess, while I'm doing my face. So I'm a full-time employee. I just started working. I will not say where I work. I'm pretty sure I probably have before. If I haven't, it's fine. I'm not gonna say it anymore because I don't really need everybody in my business. But you also can see it on my Instagram, so I don't hide it. Yeah, so I just started my job at this really big company, and it's amazing. Like, this company is amazing. Only reason I don't want to say where I work anymore is just because, like, our company is really particular about, you know, our employees using the brand and making sure that you're always like uplifting the company, and I am doing that. I just also I am an employee for this company. At the end of the day, I'm an employee for this company, and my opinions are my own. They are not the company's opinions. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't want to, you know, I don't want my channel to come off like I am an extension or an ambassador or an influencer for my company, because that's not the case. I work there, I make my money, and I enjoy my company, and I enjoy my job a lot. Excuse me. I put kufuru on my outer corner just to give it a little more depth before I start the bottom. So basically I started in August, and I really love my job. I'm extremely happy. This company is amazing, like hands down amazing, and I'm thankful and blessed to have this opportunity to work for them. I feel like I've started a company, especially my first job out of college, that really truly values and cares about me and my coworkers. Like, they care about us. They really value us as employees, and it's great to know that you are valued and you're appreciated at work. You want to feel loved, appreciated, valued at your job, and that's what I feel. And so outside of work, I actually have a I'm getting my master's. I'm blessed to be able to go to a new university and obtain my MBA from a university that cares and that values me as a student, and so, and as a person, and sees my character and understands who I am and wants to, you know, uplift me as a Black woman. I think that's huge. And so I'm just, you know, I started my school. I go to a Jesuit school, and I really love this school's values and like what it's for, what it's made for, what they stand for. I'm really appreciating that. I'm pursuing my master's in business administration, for those that don't know, and I have a concentration in marketing. And so that is my goal right now, is to complete. So I'm doing both at the same time. I will say, now let's get real. Your girl be tired. I be stressed. I be hungry. I be a lot. And I honestly have had to take a step back from what I was doing, because I recognized that I was like stressing myself out. I began to not prioritize myself. School and work comes first at the end of the day, because that's what I'm paying a lot of money to do, to be in school, and I'm you know, I'm getting paid through my job, and I'm doing a great job at work. So I'm like really trying to focus, but I have to just figure out my schedule. And like, just as I'm starting to get to a place of like understanding, better grasp on my schedule, it's about to change. This school is actually on a quarter system. And if you don't know, that means you're like in class for 10 weeks and then you switch class, then you're just in a new class. And so I'm about to switch into the winter's quarter in like 2 or 3 weeks, which is exciting because I get to start a new like round of classes. But at the same time, it's kind of frustrating because I just got a grasp on my schedule. But I'm kind of happy because I do get more breaks in the winter quarter. In addition to me having off for school for like 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be off for work for like a week straight. And so I'm so excited. Like I'm so excited to have that time. With COVID going on, I just thought to myself, like, you know what? This is a terrible time. But because we're stuck in the house, like, I feel like I should put more energy and time into myself and into my professional development. So whenever we can go back outside, I've done everything I need to do in the house on myself. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. I'm sorry, I had to focus, y'all. I'm gonna start with the eye there, and then I'll put the wing on it later once I get my face in place. I'm gonna mix the Fenty Beauty foundation with my Covergirl foundation because my color is so weird right now, and I really like these two finishes on my skin. This one is a little more yellow and the Fenty Beauty is a little more red, but with them combined, kind of give me my color, my shade. I'm having to just manage my schedule, which is why I haven't been posting as much as I wanted to. And like in the beginning of quarantine, like I told myself, okay, you're gonna post more so you can kind of get back into the swing of things. And you know, COVID really hit me in such a weird way. I'm also in a long distance relationship as well, so I'm trying to manage and ensure that I'm giving enough time to my partner, I'm giving enough time to my family, giving enough time to myself, and it's just, and my job and my school. So it's just been a lot of things that I'm trying to juggle, and I think that I had just got a little overwhelmed in the beginning, and so now I'm kind of getting to a place of like, okay, if you want to do this, you have to make the time for it. If you want to do this, because this is a hobby of mine, this is something that I really enjoy. Well, my eyes look so pretty. This brown is like, it's browning right now, okay? But if I want to do something, especially my YouTube channel, this is my hobby that I really enjoy, and I recognize that, like watching a few of my favorite YouTubers, my new favorite YouTubers, recently, and I just recognized that they're really taking the time to do it, even if they're busy. Yeah, I just recognize, like, girl, you can do it. You just have to set aside the time. So I'm gonna film the videos, and if I have time, then I'll edit them when I have a moment, when I just need a break from regular everyday work, and I'll go from there. And if I get overwhelmed, then I take a break. But I feel like me just saying like, no, I'm not gonna put my energy into something that really feeds me and makes me feel good. It's like, just it's doing myself a disservice. If you have an idea, if you want to do something, like, and everybody says this, I feel like everybody has been saying this online, and it's honestly, it rings so true. If you really want to do something, and you know you want to do something, you know you have an eye for it, you know you have an interest, like, even if you can't dedicate all your time to it, like, do it as you can. And even I have a brand that I'm slowly but surely launching called Goddess Girls, and I'll link it. The link will be on the screen or in the description box, something like that. But yeah, my Goddess Girls thing, like, I just made a post banner about what does it say? It says, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And I think that really resonated with me, and I had to share it with others because I think so far ahead, and in moments where I usually think present moment, I'm still mentally thinking about how this will end up long term. And I think that I was overwhelming myself. I was thinking so far ahead. Deep olive. This is really my color, I'm gonna tell you right now, because I'm really olive. I'm an olive tone, to be honest, but the seasons be really hiding my color. Okay. Yes, but what was I saying? This is why I need notes. I'm just talking to y'all. Honestly, I had to start where I can. I had to focus on what I can right now, and I had to start small. I want to get where I know where I want to be. I know where I want to be. I know what I want to do. I know what my career goals are. I know, and I think I'm just overwhelming myself with what most college grads do, most millennials, most Gen Z. We stress ourselves out. We stress ourselves out so much about where we're going or what we want to do long term, or what we see ourselves doing long term, and we miss the steps that it takes to get there. My best friends that I have, we all are goal setters, goal getters. Like all of us, we set our minds to doing something and we do it. We manifest it. We work with each other. We check each other like, girl, where this been at? You ain't been doing this. Where's it at? You know, and we're on each other's butt because we recognize that at the end of the day, I want to see you succeed just like you want to see me succeed. And I think that that's really important to be able to, before you even get to a let's talk about it friend, talk about it with yourself and figure out what you want to do and what do you need to do to be happy. And I think I was missing my hobbies, and YouTube is a hobby for me. YouTube is fun for me. I enjoy doing my makeup, especially with COVID. I can't go nowhere, so at least if I can do my makeup for y'all and talk to you, I would enjoy that. Or if I can just talk about stuff that I enjoy, then I will enjoy that. But by completely removing it from my life, I was stressing, I was sad, I felt like I was bored all the time, and I was just not liking that. Okay, y'all, I'm putting this powder on because I'm about to bake for a little bit. Okay, I'm using the Mercier. I did not want to buy this, but y'all, I'm so happy I did. This is some good stuff. Translucent honey. This is good honey. It is my color. If you are my shade, or even if you're darker than me, or if you're lighter than me, like this is probably really good stuff for you to use. I get small lines, so I usually end up like putting it all around my mouth. Go up my nose like this, and then do a little on the right here. You know what I'm saying? Whole face looking a little ghostly, but we know what we're doing, and we know what we're doing it for. So I just say, figure out what you want to do, and figure out how you want to do it, and then figure out when you can work it in. So I figured out when I can work it in, especially if I do all my work. Like right now, I've done all my work. I've done all my homework. I've done all my work for work, but I've done everything I need to do. So now I can have fun. You know, and I think that's how this will work. I think that's what's going to be best for me. What works for me and what works for my brand and what I hope to do in the future. Because that's going to make a huge difference moving forward. Yeah, but that's just a little bit of update about me. Hopefully I can do more videos now, like I said, moving forward. But yes, honey, let's talk about these people. I'm about to watch Potomac tonight. Let me know in the comments if y'all watch Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, so I only started watching Potomac for real because one of them went to Hampton University. The other and they're by Hampton University, my HBCU. If you don't know, I went to Hampton University in undergrad. I just wanted to see like what their personality was like, because you know Hamptonians are very interesting people. I started and I really enjoyed the show, and I will say, you know, what's going on right now is just, I don't really know. I understand that they had to grasp at straws this season because, you know, COVID happened halfway through the season and they had pretty much wrapped this show, but then COVID happened, and I don't know why they pushed it back so far. So that's something that I do want to kind of get a better grasp on. Like, why did they stop from posting it or you know, publishing the show in March? Because it was supposed to come out in March and it came out in August for some reason. Anywho, I just really think it's very interesting how this whole situation is playing out with Candiace and Monique. Okay, so what I'm about to do now, y'all, I'm about to smoke out the bottom of my eyes, just so y'all know. I just don't like how they're kind of playing out this situation. Now, I will say, number one, I am Team Candiace. So if you're not Team Candiace, we can have a discussion. We can have a discussion. I feel like the whole situation was unnecessary. I feel like the argument was unnecessary. How it escalated, who got involved. Like, it just all was super unnecessary. I'm gonna use this pointed brush. I'm gonna go in with Kafuru. It's kind of weird that there's two blacks in here. But I'm gonna go in with Kafuru first to kind of smoke it out with that brown. I feel like the ladies are, yes, they are supporting Candiace, but I don't really feel like they're even supporting Candiace. I feel like half of Giselle and Robin just don't like. Robin is just following Giselle's lead, but Giselle just doesn't like Monique, and she's never liked Monique. So I'm not really surprised at how she's responding to this at all. So everybody would be like, Giselle's doing too much. I'm like, y'all know she never liked that girl. So I don't know why everybody's trying to act like she should be nice to her. She's never liked that woman, ever. And we know that. So I didn't expect her to be Team Monique on this one. But what I don't like is that one, Ashley's trying to insert herself into this. And it's like, Ashley, you weren't even there. And even if you were there, this is just not a fight you need to get in. Like, you and Candiace already had enough issues last season. Y'all got, you know, worked it out. Y'all got over y'all issue. And now you trying to jump on the, yeah, Monique, Monique was in the right for putting her hands on you because you were getting loud. Like, everyone gets loud. I get loud. I naturally get loud when I get mad. That doesn't mean that somebody has the rights to put their hands on me. And if they do, you know, I'm gonna handle my business. But like, nobody has the rights to put their hands on you just because you were getting loud. She should have had enough control to say, especially as a woman, like, you know, when you need to walk away from somebody, like, you know, before you need to put your hands on them. You know, I'm now going in with this Shawada black. It's really dark, so I'm gonna put it in the outer parts of the eye. Really only the outer parts because it is quite black. And I'm just gonna kind of smoke it out a little bit over here just so it kind of looks like a disbursement of the black underneath where I'm about to put this cat eye. I feel like that's kind of unnecessary, like, to put yourself into something like this. And so I'm not really sure how this is gonna play out in the next couple weeks, because I feel like all the ladies are being really weird, and I don't even understand why the husbands are about to be arguing, because like, this is not, as Nene said, this is not a husband's issue. Like, this is just not their issue. And I feel like Chris and what's his name? Think straight with this dang cat eye. So let me get my eye together. This eye kind of is giving me like Egyptian vibes, and the other one is giving me like more of the cat eye I was looking for. But number one, your eyebrows are supposed to be cousins, not sisters. And your eyes shadow is supposed to be something, sisters, and they are not being sisters right now. Being sisterly, how about that? They're not being sisterly because they look like damn accidents. Okay, this is what I want them to look like. I'm gonna put my lashes on now. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm just kind of on the fence with how everything's going now. I really appreciate that Monique was kind of like remorseful with her pastor. That was a really good thing to see, because I just didn't like how she kept trying to act like she was in the right. And to an extent, like, okay girl, but to another extent, like, you don't need to be putting your hands on nobody, and you can at least say you were wrong for putting your hands on like other people. And I think that's the thing that she was missing, and I think that's what was pissing off Andy, because if y'all didn't catch her watch what happened live, like, he kind of seemed to me like he was kind of irritated with her, because it's like you kind of have to be remorseful, even when, you know, you have to keep in mind it's not just young people that watch the show that have the same mindset of like, okay, when a girl, you know, when she act up, you can, you know, handle the business, but like, to an extent, you still have to be respectful, because you have older people watching who don't think like that. Older people in certain demographics who don't think like that, who don't think like black people, who don't think like black women, who don't handle situations like we do. And y'all know who I'm talking about. So them women don't know what it's like, you know, to have these types of situations come up. And for Andy and his brand of, you know, Bravo, he has to be very mindful of the content that they display, because of their consumers. And I think that, you know, it was frustrating to him because she wasn't being remorseful, because he's like, oh, girl, I just need you to say I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's all I think he wanted her to say. You know, you was wrong. Just say you was wrong. Just say I'm sorry, even if you don't fully mean it. Because even when Portia put her hands on a girl who was really wrong, she still came out and said, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that, because at the end of the day, that's not my character. And, you know, that shouldn't be the character that you want to display on television as a mother, as a wife, as a friend, as anything. Like, girl, you can't just be putting your hands on people and then being like, I'm not remorseful. Like, girl, we too old for that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of where I was at with it. It's just like, just be sorry. I get why she did it, but it just wasn't the time or place. Like, I would have expected, and I probably would have been more okay if she had done this at her little lake house than at the wine place, and you done had plenty of times to put your hands on that girl, put your paws on her, and you ain't did nothing. So I got these new I Envy mattes. I have never seen these before, but if you've seen these, like, please let me know. They are an invisible band. I didn't even see that when I was at the beauty supply. I'm still watching the show. I still love the show. I still love the women. I just, you know, I'm just interested to see how all of this is gonna play out. I'm really excited for this reunion because, child, like, this is some drama. But at the end of the day, they all have to work together. They are all still gonna be on the show. So what is the next steps, like, in terms of Monique and Candiace? Because to me, it doesn't seem like Bravo is getting rid of either one of them. And they made Portia leave whenever she put her hands on Kenya, even though Kenya was antagonizing her. So, like, what are they gonna do with? I just want to know what they're gonna do with her. I don't know how I feel about these, especially because in the front, I don't like how this lash is in the front. Or maybe it could be the glue that I chose. Messing with it. So these aren't as dramatic as I want them to be. I'm going to be using these on, yeah, I'm going to use these on Halloween. These are my favorite lashes, y'all. Like these ones. And then they also have the June. I don't know if I'm going to use the June yet because it's, you know, birthday month. But these two lashes are so bomb. And they also have a Pisces. They have all the Zodiacs. But the Pisces, the Hadley, and the June ones are my three favorites from that brand. Like, those are bomb. These ones look better than the other lash. I don't know. Maybe because they're supposed to be like faux mink. But these ones look different, don't they? These ones look more full than this one. Y'all can probably wear this, like, if you want to go out or whatever. I've done this look before. When I was just dressed. Like, I just wore this for some type of event at Hampton. I did my makeup like this, and I was like, oh, that would be a really cute way to wear my makeup for Catwoman, because it is a cat eye, and it does play on the browns in my eyelid. And then I also wanted to just use one palette because I will be traveling for my anniversary. But I do also wanted to make sure that my face, like my face itself, looked just natural, because I will be wearing a, like I said, a face mask that evening. Catwoman, I was gonna do red lips, but because I have to put this mask on and off, I didn't want to do that. I'm not gonna fake it for y'all. I'll be using these dollar lip liners. This will save your life. So all I'm gonna do is a little liner and a little lip gloss, because I had to put the mask on, and I don't want to keep putting the mask on and my red lipstick get all smeared and stuff from the mask. Like, ew. So you see? Do like that. And boo bam pow. Put a little mascara on my lashes so that they get a little, yeah, there we go. There we go. Just on the lashes itself, just so they get a little more dramatic. So this is the makeup look. Just something simple, because like I said, you don't want to put lipstick on Halloween this year, because with the mask, like, your lipstick is just gonna smear, and you don't want that. So if you put the lip gloss on, you can just reapply lip gloss, reapply liner, whatever you need to kind of contain smudging, all of that stuff. Catwoman, lips very matte. She's just trying to stay in the shadows. You could do a red lip though if you're not really going to be around people that you don't know and you're not going to be wearing a mask, or if this is after COVID, go on girl, whatever, a lipstick, okay? But I would say do a nude lip. You also want to kind of keep it kind of just nice, sexy, Hollywood glam. That's what I think about when I think of Catwoman. I think of just a really rich woman that just spends her time robbing jewelry stores because she wants the jewels, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my tidbit, but you do with it what you will, okay? It's your costume, do your thing, sis. I'm gonna clean my station, I'm gonna change into my costume, and I'll be right back in the next clip. This is the full look. I am in my costume. I got my costume from Fashion Nova. Yes, I did, y'all. I'm pretty sure I got a medium large. I'm not gonna tell y'all my weight, but I got the quarantine 25, so I was kind of worried about my size. I'm between a 10 and a 12 though, leaning more towards a 10 some days, but with quarantine 25, you know, it's gained the weight, you know, but I definitely fit this comfortably. It's very comfortable in the arms. I have space, it's stretchy. It's just hot, you know, so I have to make sure I get some baby powder, some type of powder, so I don't chafe or like get hot in this. I actually bought this utility belt from Fashion Nova as well. They give you like a little belt, but it just doesn't do the same thing. And because I'm not really gonna want to carry a purse like as Catwoman, that's just not the vibe. Got my ears from Party City, and my whip is from Party City as well. Just check in the feline area. Felines, you know, get it? I'm just wearing some regular black booties, black heels from Just Fab. Yeah, Just Fab as well. I bought these last year. Very comfortable. Just some easy block heels that I can wear to walk around Chicago in. So this is what I was talking about when I said like I didn't want to put an eye mask on too, because I just knew I was gonna wear this mask. This is from Fashion Nova as well. I knew I was gonna wear this mask because it's black and matches the aesthetic of my outfit. So I didn't want to have eye mask on too, and like it just was gonna look weird. So I got this mask because it comes down. I love this little V here, and I just think it looks really cute. So when I do take my mask off, you know, period. Who is this? This is Catwoman. So, you know, it's comfortable, it's cute. It's really cute. Nice little vibe. Yes, ma'am. I'm really excited for Halloween. Halloween's one of my favorite times of the year, and I'm just super happy to have made it to Halloween. So I'm gonna celebrate, and I'm gonna be somebody else. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I'm Ebony. These are my expressions. I hope this gave you some inspiration for your costume this year, or just gave you a new makeup look to try. I really like doing a cat eye with the, you know, the smoky bottom. It just really sets it off for me, because it just adds and makes my eyes look a really sexy and just sultry, and it just elevates the look. So I would say if you're looking for a Catwoman, a sexy Catwoman look that's just going to set it off for you and really do it, then do that. I will be posting more content like this moving forward. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comment sections below. I love hearing any perspectives, or just tell me what you think about this video so I can get better. I'm trying to learn how to edit better, and also just learn what kind of content you guys want to see when I can make content together. As you guys can see, okay, I got some grown woman furniture. I will be doing a room tour. I do live at home. I decided to move home. I work in Chicago. My company's not going back to work until July, so I moved in with my parents, and I'm, you know, revamping my room. So eventually I will do a room tour. I'm slowly trying to get it together. I don't know how I want some of this stuff to go. I'm trying to declutter. I'm trying to condense. I just want to open up my space and make sure I'm like having feng shui. So I'm trying to get that together slowly but surely. If you have any ideas, any thoughts, any perspectives that you can give to your girl, please let me know. I would love to hear them, and thank you again for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Meow.